Hi, this is Oli Hille, and today I am on my simulation account, so none of the trades you're going to see today are live trades. They are all on my simulation, and the reason for that is one of my clients wanted me to show him how I actually execute my trades just so he could get familiar with entering, checking, exiting trades and changing existing trades. And so that may be useful for a number of people, so I've recorded a video to show you how. So I am on my platform, which is Saxo Trader, and Saxo Bank is a European bank, and they have created this very good platform called Saxo Trader. The broker that I am using in New Zealand is BBY, so they call it BBY Online Trader, but it's exactly the same platform. If you are interested in downloading a free version of this platform, drop me an email and I will give you the website where you can download it for free. Okay, so here I am on Euro USD 1 hour chart, really just to as one simple example of something that you may want to trade. And again, I'm not going to be talking about any trading strategies. This is only about how to use the platform. You can see, by the way, I'm sure you probably know how to do this, but if you mouse over the bottom and then hold the mouse down and move to the left, it stretches everything out. Same with the sidebar. Hold your left mouse button down and you can stretch it up or down. Okay, let's say that we thought that the euro is going to continue to fall against the US dollar, as it has been doing since the 19th of June, which is when the Fed made their announcement about the tapering or quantitative easing coming to an end. Again, I'm just making up a reason. So let's say we wanted to take a short trade, so we're selling Euro USD, and the way we would do that is we go and click on our order button. It's a Forex order because it's foreign exchange. Click on that and up comes our trading window. Bring that down so it's in view, and of course showing me that this is not a live trade, it's on my demo account. Euro USD. Doesn't really matter what we do, what amount we do for this exercise, but obviously the amount you use is going to be a small enough amount so that when you have already you will have pre-calculated your risk based on where you want to put your stop. So let's say I want to sell it right now and my stop is going to be above this level here. You can see down on the left hand side it tells me what my levels are. So the high of those two is 130.77. So let's say I'm wanting to go short now with my stop above there. Obviously I would change from buy to sell because I'm wanting to sell the euro against the US dollar. I would change limit to market because I'm wanting to sell it right now. And then always, with a capital A, always put in a stop loss. And if we move this to the side, we'll find out where our stop loss was again. We decided our stop was going to be above 130.77, so let's make it 130.80. Alright, so we're selling 10,000 Euro USD at market. And if we get it wrong and it goes back up, we will be protected because we'll be automatically out if it goes above those two candles that come together by 2 or 3 pips. Then we come over here and we click the enable trading button. That makes it live, and then we click on place order. And this little screen comes up on the demo. Doesn't come up on my system, just asks us, basically makes us check again that that's exactly what we want to do. Yes, it is. And this is exactly what will come up when you're trading live. A little trade order confirmation, and it says that I sold EURUSD at 29,729, which is the current price, and my stop was 130.80. Okay, so much for placing our trade. Let's say after we place the trade, let's say the price has fallen down to 129 and we want to bring our stop now from here down to here, above here. So here's our high at 130.37. Let's say we want to bring our stop down from 130.80 to 130.40. What we do is we click on the Open Orders button and it will show what orders we have open. Let's bring this so it's out of the way. In fact, I'll get that right off the screen so it doesn't interrupt us. Okay, here is our only current order, and here's the 130.80 that we were going to buy back at. We click on the Change Order button, and remember we want to bring our stop down from 130.80 to 130.40. So now we're bringing our stop down to 130.40. Yes, that's exactly what I want to do. And you'll see that this here has changed from 130.80 to 130.40. Not only that, but in our trade order and confirmations, it's telling me I've changed the order to buy 10,000 EURUSD at 130.40. All good. Okay, while we're in here, why don't we look at cancelling the order? No, what I'll do, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do something different. Now I want to sell EURUSD, but only if it breaks down below 129.46, because I've noticed on the chart, I haven't, but just in case I had noticed on the chart, there's major support and resistance around 120.46. If it breaks down below there, then I want to sell it. Okay, so this is an order which is not at market. This is if it breaks below a certain level. Again, order button, Forex orders. Again, I'm selling EURUSD, so I click to sell. This time, instead of market, I'm looking at stop if bid. Now I would just ignore limit. Limit means you only would sell it at the exact level, and if you miss it, you miss it. But you don't want to do that because you don't want to miss it by 1 pip. So I never use limit for currencies. Well, let's not complicate things. I never use limit for currencies. This time I want to go stop if bid. Use stop if bid, not stop if offered. I'll show you what that means, bid and offer, just so you know. Here's my trade window showing different currencies. Here is the bid on the left hand side, 129.73. Here is the offer, 129.76. You can set up your sell so that you sell if offered, which means if it gets to whatever's on the right hand side, you would sell. But it's convention to always read a currency pair by looking at the bid side. So I always use stop if bid. It's much simpler. If you're ever ringing your broker to see what a price is, they will always quote you the bid side. So I would recommend you only use stop if bid. So back to our original scenario. We want to sell if price breaks below 129.46. So therefore, let's make it 10,000 again, just like round numbers for demos. 1.2939. That means that if price goes down to 129.46, my apologies. I want to go down to 129.45 because we're looking for a break of that line. As soon as it breaks down by 1 pip, we'll be short. So I'm selling it if it breaks below 129.46. So I'm putting my stop in, my entry in at 129.45. Again, always put a related stop loss order. So if it breaks down below there, we also think that it's not going to break above there. So again, we're going to make our stop 130.80. We're ready, we're selling 10,000. I always check, run through this Believe me, if you don't, you will get you will make a mistake. It's like building. Measure twice, cut once is exactly the same with trading. Make sure you know what you're doing and everything is as you expect it before you do it. Run through and check that that's exactly what you want to do. Yes, we want to sell there. Yes, we want to stop there. Place the order. Yes, that's what we want to do. And here comes our order. Now obviously we haven't got done on it. See, order placed, there's no confirmation. Obviously that's because it hasn't broken down below yet. Okay, now having done that, let's say we wake up tomorrow morning and the price of Euro USD is up here. We didn't get filled, and now we don't want this order in place anymore because our stop has been invalidated. We're above there, so we go, right, I don't like that order anymore, I want to cancel it. Then you go to open orders. Let's get that out the way, and here is our order to sell at 129.45 with our related order. This time we want to cancel it, so we go down and press the cancel order button, and tells us what order we're cancelling. We go yes by clicking the start button. You'll see, I'll close this, you'll see that it's disappeared from here, and we've got an order cancelled confirmation, so that order no longer exists. Okay, alright, just jump forward a little bit. So let's say we're now going to do a buy order. It's exactly the same. Buy Euro USD, $10,000. Again, either market or stop if bid. Obviously if you're buying at stop if bid, it'll only get triggered if price is above the level that we're at now. So if we wanted to buy, if it broke above 131, we'd go buy, stop if bid, 1.3101 for example. Always put your stop in place. And let's say we're going 128.50. Stop if bid. I didn't check actually, but I always make sure that this bottom trade window also said stop if bid. So if I didn't do that on the previous examples, my apologies. Again, I always use stop if bid because it's the convention, and then I don't get confused. I know exactly when I'm in and when I'm out. So yeah, here's my order. I'm buying if price breaks above 131, and here's my stop loss. Let's place the order. Yes, I do. Order gets done. Let's do another one. Buying, this time I'm buying at market, 10,000 Euro USD at market. Again, let's make my stop loss to 128.50. Again, that should always be stop if bid. And I place my order. This time it's at market, so I'm going to get done. Trade confirmation. Here we are, I bought it. Okay, now I can go into my account summary. We'll pull this out of the way so we can see what's going on in the account summary. Sometimes it does take a while to load, depending on how fast your internet connection is. So obviously with the demo account we've started with, in this case with 100,000 Australian dollars. We're currently down $3 on our Euro USD position. What we can do here is press on this little plus sign, and it will break down the two positions that we currently have. Okay, obviously you'd never do this in real life. We've sold 10,000 and bought 10,000 about the same level. What you can do here is, this is quite handy if you want to close the position right now. So let's say we sold $10,000 Euro USD. We sold it yesterday and we're now in profit by $50. But we've just found out there's a big announcement in euro due in 10 minutes time. We want to close this position. You just click on this blue cross. Now I'm not sure why that's enable. There we are. So here's the exact price right now if we close it, and then yes, we do want to close it, so we click on close position, and there's our confirmation, and you can see we were short, we bought back our Euro USD, so that was closing the position. So you'll see now we're only long 10,000 because we closed the other position. But if we go and press the plus arrow, now we've only got this order live, which is our long order. So again, we could close the position by pressing the blue square. We don't want to do that. We can now press on the little green icon, and that allows us to change our existing stop order. So again, if you wanted to change the order, let's say we want to drop our stop to 128.000, we can do that. Place the order, yes, and again our stop has changed. Okay, I think there was one other thing I wanted to talk about with orders. Yes, there was. Let's say you want to take profit, have a take profit. So you want to buy Euro USD, but in this case you want to buy it, but you think it could stop up in here at about 130.80, so this time you want to take profit at 130.70. So always put in your stop loss order in case you get it wrong. So you're buying it at well, let's say we buy at market. Again, let's put our stop at 128.50, but this time we're going to add a take profit order so that if it gets to 130.70, we are automatically taking our profit, and it for some reason it forces you to do a limit order, which means if it hits 130 exactly, 130.70 exactly, it will fill your order. So it won't let you do stop if bid or stop if offered. That's just the way that it is. So in this case, we're about to buy 10,000 at market. If it gets to 130.70, we're going to be cutting our position for a profit. If it gets to 128.500, we're going to be cutting our position for a loss. Yes, we want to do that. Oh, I did stop if offered then, didn't I? And once again, I'm being too quick. Always make it stop if bid. Let's do that whole thing again. Buy 10,000 at market. If done, place a stop. This has got to be stop if bid. Sorry, it's just because I'm going fast. Now let's 128.50. And our take profit order is 130.70. Okay, there we are. Did it again. Same order. Okay, there's nothing really more I need to add on this, I don't think. Obviously that's Forex orders. You can do exactly the same for CFD, stock and futures orders. Any questions? Drop me an email. Happy trading. Talk soon.